Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Oh, and Tony.
First carry for Joe Mixon. Oh, big hole, left side. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother.
wanted what's a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both, I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! Acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of Lux, and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could be the one on your new addiction. It's all in my head, but I want non-fiction. I don't want the world, but I'll take this city. Who can blame a girl? Call me how
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Ready to get this one going. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tigers.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Ward. He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Hits him on the end route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Cougar 19.
Ward setting up to throw. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one's complete to Chumer ADK. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Tag. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throw here, 3rd down. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. Well, this defense may sit in the bottom half of the league, but hey, an early reminder there, you can't take them lightly.
That's right. Where they rank is only a number, right? And they'll keep outplaying it if they take the ball away like that. You're not playing this defense they've been all season. This is a reminder you play in the defense here today.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
18. 11. There's a hot.
From the gun, Stroud. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
18.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Already. 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Stroud going to go on 4th down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jamie Fairbairn had the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Gonna throw this one. Ward hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 8 on that one. And the Titans have a first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
On the give, this is Pollard. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Throwing from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's the rookie out of Florida. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Stroud throwing here on first. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
All right.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground again with Mixon. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans pull that in front for their 13-zip. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready! Cougar 19! Ready, ready!
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cowboy 80! Go!
Ward setting the pass. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Ready! And we're going to do this favorable.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
He fields this at the 18. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. He'll cobble together a yard there. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Time set here on this 3rd down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there.
All right. 18. Where's the hot? Where's the hot? South.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Handoff running right, Pollard. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Titans 7. Joey Sly taking off for Tennessee.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
All right. 18. Let's go.
Here's Stroud now. This one's out to Noel, left side. Hits the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-point lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready? Tracking 18. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Downfield to DK. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet. Those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 bikes. Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Ward now. He's still going at the 30. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Ready? 60 bikes. 60 bikes. Ready?
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm the quote. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you gotta keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
76.
Ward's going to throw it. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side, and we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Tag! 19, Tiger, 9.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. 4th down, pass coming. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Henry To'o comes up with it. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Ward shaking off the pick here. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Back to 6.
Going now on 1st down. Ward. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. G.R.A.D.K., the one he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans have a 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
Here's the give to Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
From the gun, it's Ward. Throws caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought Down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 8.
Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Caught out wide. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans chop some of the lead off before the half. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Titans 14. Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Alright.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Cuts to the left. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Fairbairn now for the PAT. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Titans 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Hold the ready.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Let's go now. Cavity Lions.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Ward setting up to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Absolutely fires this one right side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. The half's going to begin with a mix and run. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Nice.
Running right, here's Pollard. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. 60 by 60.
To the air with Ward. And they pick him off again. Henry comes up with it. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right.
Here's Stroud. Low finding it back. Mixon. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The Titans in the nickel for 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Strong running inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They get to Pollard from the gun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So the hit helped lead to that pick, and it's also left him shaken up following the play. Hopefully something minor, but they're out there now to take a look. Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. Hey, south.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, hey.
Mixon on the toss. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Mixon. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
18. Let's hit.
2nd and goal. Here comes the option. Pushing for the end zone. And it lost the football. It's not loose. And the Titans pick it up. The 50. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
Has a lane inside the 25. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans put at least a tiny dent into that lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Tony.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10 from the 43. Stroud off of play action. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
All right.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Couldn't connect to a takedown. So they're left facing third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Let's go. At 18. Let's hit.
Air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20.
Got it. Ready?
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Go!
On the carry, this is Pollard. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready?
Ward off the play fake. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th.
Ready?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles.
It gives a Pollard on the option. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost them about a yard. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Out left, Dio Manor makes the grab. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Like 46. What?
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Right back to Pollard. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Throwing now on first down. Levis has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second and 5 at the Texans' 22-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Right 24.
Defense showing blitz. Levis. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. They give to Mixon up the middle. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's Mixon on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard pledges, if you're over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Mike 54!
They start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Mike 49! Mike 49! In 18! Decide!
From the gun, Levis. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
3rd down, Pollard. And that one's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
Let it mad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 They know what the king and his rep thing, they siblings. Nothing for my children. When they disappearing. I'm in the city with a flag beginning thrown like it was passed in the famous padlock around the building.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Mike 46! Mike 46!
There we go, it's Pollard. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And that was a big 3-yard gain because if instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him a first.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2, and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Levis now on 1st down. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Mike 54! Mike 54!
Shotgun now for Levis. Texans closing in, and they get to it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. 1st and 10 from the 43. Go play action. Here's Levis. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season. Set to go now from the 35.
All right.
1st and 10 around the Nixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say goodbye from Nashville.